Let go of the petty and embrace the priority. Let go of the petty and embrace the priority. He says in here, you have a fleeting life. Did you see that in verse 9? Fleeting life. That means life's going by really, really fast. And that means you're always going to get another text. You're always going to get another email. There's always going to be something else to do. There's always going to be another bill to pay. There's always going to be mail that comes through the slot you got to handle. All of those things are going to happen. But in your fleeting life, we can get so into the petty. And instead of embracing the priority, small bricks build big walls. Small bricks build big walls. If our church is not an example of that, I don't know what church it is. We got more tan bricks on this property than known to man, right? It's awesome. It's great. It's blessing. But I mean, we got a wall of tan bricks there. We got a wall of tan bricks. We got tan bricks everywhere. Use that as an illustration. Little bricks build big walls. So it's just some little petty thing. It's some little this. It's some little that. But those little bricks can build big walls. I love this quote my wife said one time when we were about on the edge of a little fight. She said this: "We don't have the time or the energy to fight about this." And I was like, that is so true. We don't have the time, busy people. We don't have the energy, we should be sleeping more at night, to fight about this. It's petty. I mean, if we're going to fight, let's fight about this. Let's not fight about this, right? Let's really solve some things, not just bicker over some things. And so we don't have the time, we don't have the energy to fight about this. If you been here a while, about 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago, I gave a marriage message, and I used an illustration that Kelly, thankfully, my wife really enjoys cooking, which is great because I like eating, so that works out good. And if she doesn't want cooking, then I'm good at ordering, okay? So it all works out together to be able to do that. So, but when she cooks, she just like goes crazy in the kitchen, you know? So she leaves the cabinet doors open all over. So down the cabinet doors are open. I mean, the refrigerator door may be open even. I mean, all the cabinets are open. You go into our bedroom and the bathroom, the cabinets are open there. And I gave this illustration about all these cabinet doors are being open, and so I would just go by and just close them. That was about 8 years ago. I thought by preaching on it, she'd quit doing it, you know. She heard the message 2 or 3 times, I mean, that very day. You know, and sometimes you're like preaching at somebody, you know, type of thing, not just for everybody. So it didn't work. She still leaves every cabinet door open. And you know what I do? I just close them. It's not that hard. There's about 10 things that I need to remove the plank out of my own eye before I remove the speck in her eye. So we can either argue about cabinet doors, and she can say, well, fine then, cook dinner yourself. Well, I don't want to get to that point. Or you just simply close the doors. You simply pick up the mess a bit. You simply just make it, you just don't worry about the petty. Embrace the priorities. What's the priority, though? Here's the priority. I'll give you 2. Number 1 is pray together. Pray together. See, it's one thing to pray for your kids. It's another thing to pray with your kids. It's one thing to pray for your spouse. It's another thing to pray with your spouse. And when you get in that time where you pray, here's what we hear a lot. The divorce rate in the church is the same as the divorce rate outside the church. 50 plus divorce rate outside the church, 50 plus divorce rate percentage-wise inside the church. Just the same. And we see that and we're so discouraged about the church. We're like, oh man, what in the world? It's not even working. But let me give you a different statistic. What is the divorce rate for those who regularly pray together? Regularly pray together. I'm not talking about at a meal, you bow your head and, you know, say the same prayer every night. I mean, really pray together. The divorce rate goes to under 1%. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.